The GEF project set out in 2011 to address three significant challenges to wastewater management: insufficient financing, inadequate policy and legal frameworks, and the low priority placed on wastewater management. 5 years of activities focused on providing sustainable financing for the wastewater sector, supporting needed policy and legislative reforms, and fostering regional dialogue and knowledge exchange have resulted in many successes as well as lessons learned. Revolving funds and a credit enhancement facility have been established in 3 countries: Belize, Guyana, and Jamaica. 50% of participating countries have initiated national wastewater planning activities, and progress has been made in national and local policy, legislative, and institutional reforms. National action plans have been developed and approved in 3 countries, and in November 2015, Jamaica became the 5th CReW country to ratify the LBS Protocol, the only legally binding regional agreement for the protection and development of the Caribbean Sea, and a major driver of reform in wastewater management. Operational assessments conducted for national utilities with responsibility for wastewater management are resulting in greater efficiencies, and training programs designed and implemented with partners have been delivered both in person and online. Awareness-building activities in several countries have resulted in wastewater being more present on the national agenda than ever before. This has been reflected in the decision of ministers responsible for water in the Caribbean at successive high-level meetings, emphasizing the need for more investment and support for wastewater management. The GEF project resulted in more knowledgeable and aware decision-makers and stakeholders. A strong supporting enabling environment, realistic tariffs, efficient operation of wastewater utilities, public-private partnerships, and cooperation and coordination among stakeholders and partners, and are among agreed keys to sustainable financing of the sector. Indeed, the synergy between the implementing agencies, United Nations Environment and the Inter-American Development Bank, has grown during the implementation of the CReW.
El banco ha aprendido mucho de la UNEP, y yo creo que la UNEP también ha aprendido mucho del banco. Nuestra especialidad siempre ha sido el poder apoyar a los países en preparar, implementar grandes proyectos de infraestructura. Muchas veces hemos quedado algo cortos tal vez en todo lo que es el tema de regulación, el tema de diálogo con la sociedad civil, el tema de diálogo con las autoridades ambientales y esa ha sido una gran contribución del Perú, ¿no? Que trabajando de la mano con nosotros hemos podido armar un proyecto en el cual la suma de las partes es mucho más grande que el de cada uno de manera individual.
For the GEF project, we have taken a deliberate initiative to focus on how can we help countries at the national level streamline their national policy in different sectors so that it complements wastewater management. So I just give one example. The CReW wants to promote wastewater reuse in agriculture. This has impacts on human health, it has potential impacts in agriculture, it has potential impacts in water. What the CReW project is doing is working with countries to see how can we coordinate, how can we refine and reform your national policies in different sectors so that they support the overall objective of the CReW, which is to improve the management of wastewater.
En el ambiente en el que estamos viviendo, con los efectos del cambio climático que cada vez son más recurrentes y de mayor intensidad, donde nuestros recursos hídricos están amenazados permanentemente, para una región en la cual el 80% de la agricultura se hace por irrigación, por lluvia, y el 70% de la energía es generada de manera hidro. Es un tema esencial el poder trabajar los recursos hídricos de una manera más holística, y si no lo hacemos, yo creo que vamos a poner en riesgo el desarrollo económico de nuestra región.
As we look to the future, we look to continue to deepen this important partnership between UN Environment, the Inter-American Development Bank, and the many other regional partners who have made the CReW project a success.
A follow-on project to GEF is being proposed, CReW Plus. This will continue and build upon the work done by the GEF in even more countries, informed by the lessons learned. It will seek more context-specific solutions to address challenges of wastewater management using integrated approaches which consider chemicals and waste and land degradation. It will explore water reuse as a means of creating value out of reclaimed water. After all, we need to get wastewater management right if we want to protect water sources, the environment, and public health.